This sounds unbelievable, but I actually think we're fine. I went back and kind of like just watched the recording of Norse mythology. Asked myself, were we genuinely getting unlucky, or how bad was it? And I think as time went on, like it was clear that, like at the start, we were slightly unlucky, but also the deck just wasn't giving us what we needed at the time, and that was more our fault. Like the deck needed to be refined more. We needed to be more straightforward about what we need. I was thinking due to the sheer amount of cycling we had, it would be fine if we only had like two copies of Armageddon. But in every single match, it seems, like it was just like we really need this option. Even if we don't use it, this needs to be something that we're capable of having. And we just had to be straightforward and just say, you know what, like four Armageddon seems absolutely ridiculous, but like we're playing set. If it is that bad, it really is that bad. We cannot fight back in the early game. We have no way of defending ourselves. We're so useless. Like in that respect, we were very, very correct. In kind of like my fears at the start of Greek mythology, Set isn't like a top tier goddess. She's not going to just manhandle things. You need to be honest. And the truth of the matter is, yeah, actually, in almost every single game ever, you will not get a start so good, and your opponent will not have a hand so bad that you will ever, ever win an early game with Set. It's just not possible. She's basically just a blank card. 5 Devotion is the worst. Her ability is just completely useless, until like late game. So yeah, I mean, I've never gone to 4 before, but looking at the deck and looking at like how things evolved throughout Norse mythology, I actually think we were very kind of like wrong with the deck at the start of Norse mythology, and then almost accidentally we got it very, very right. And I think, like, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is here. I think that Japanese mythology is going to go a lot better, like a lot better. I think we figured it out towards the end of Norse mythology. It's kind of funny though, because kind of like finishing Egyptian mythology, we smashed it, and then going into Norse mythology, I was like, oh, like we figured it out earlier than Hades. It makes sense, like we'd already gone through this with Hades, and it's a very similar trajectory, and it's a very similar type of goddess, and like we're expecting things to be, kind of the same, in that they both really struggle in the early game, and they need to get to that late game. They have that super powerful late game, but because we've already done it with Hades, we figured it out a bit quick with Set, and then we played Norse mythology, and it was like, oh, we really haven't figured this out at all. Like, how stupid do I look right now? Actually, this is kind of cheeky. I'm a little bit curious, but I also think it's reached a point genuinely where I'm like, as Set, I'm like, there's nothing I can really play in the early game that's really that strong anyway. Like Mummy isn't a groundbreaker. What we really want is Taisha. That's it. Like Taisha in the hand is good, but apart from that, I'm willing to just like throw down a soul extraction, and then if I've got an Armageddon in hand, I'm willing to just call it a day and be like, yeah, okay. Look, like we can't win early game. We are a goddess that is always, always kind of playing towards a Seaquake or a Armageddon. Always. Yeah. This is more just a value play. We're hoping she sacrifices one of her Obake to kill the mummy using its ability. Yeah, there you go. Oh, crap. Okay. And again, just bring it back. Try and get rid of her Obake. Try and inch our way to Armageddon. This is kind of a bad start for us. I would have much preferred having like Rise of the Pharaohs and so on. But yeah, I mean, that is definitely a way that this hand could have been improved. For one thing, having 2 Armageddons isn't great, but it's acceptable. Yeah, Rise of the Pharaoh. If I had a Rise of the Pharaoh in my hand instead of Time Reflow, I'd feel pretty confident. Okay, things are getting a bit silly here. I'm just asking for trouble. As soon as she soul extracts, we're dead. But Set apparently has to take risks. It really is that simple. You actually did us a favour by getting rid of that, because we are just that bad. Like, we actually struggle that much. Are we dead here? Ninkyo can kill us, can't it? We should have soul extracted. Oh, you did a double favour for us. You did Osiris as well. How close did this go though? How close did we cut this? Seriously. And she still has 4 generation. I'm pretty sure she's 6 base. Yeah. So we're still losing. Loki's trick would have been nice here. Just something so we could get back in. But we knew this was going to happen. You know, like we always knew this was going to happen. Hopefully she's thrown a lot of her cheapest and her best stuff away, and we can now start again. Yeah, actually, she seems to have, which means we're definitely going to extract this. If we can just pull back in and play desert, I think we can just like edge our way back into this match. But it does suck. Yeah, double ancient, desert, mummy. We're going to have to let her play something. We brought ourselves a turn. That's the best we could do. Nope. Okay, we'll take that easily. Very, very attractive for us. Can't believe she threw our Osiris in the bin. Why would you do that? I'm joking. Ningyo can't do anything about it anyway. Oh crap. I kind of want to Path of the Ancient, but we can't reach Rise of the Pharaoh, so it's pointless. We could have put down a mummy though, I suppose, with the Path of the Ancient, but I think we need the ability to pop, basically. Oh, we've only got 6. Yeah, that's a little bit harsh. No, we take that. His army could have started a bit faster after the reset, and I still think we're in it, you know? I'm glad she didn't, but just because of the Osiris, I think Izanami could have had like another 2-3 units on the board, and just the fact that we've managed to get into what I'm starting to call just like our spin cycle or our cycle where, you know, our opponent's battling, but Osiris just keeps developing all this value and they can't really deal with it. Honestly, here we're just going to attack, aren't we? Definitely a desert win, but even without the desert, I think just the ability to pop the Osiris is a little bit too valuable. It was a crushing win at the end, though. This is how stupid it is, though. Like, if she'd soul extracted, we lose. If she doesn't soul extract, then we find our way back into the game. Which is a little bit silly. Like, Set's just, like, sitting around for 4 or 5 turns waiting for Armageddon. Are you serious? Like, this is why she's a B tier goddess, guys. This is why I don't rate her very highly. And I only picked her kind of to make it through like all the Egyptian goddesses. I could kind of say, right, well, my completionist side is satisfied. Oh crap. This is bad for us. Yeah, Tsukiyomi's a bit of a counter to us anyway. We can't really soul extract her down, and the things that we rely on, she doesn't. Like Armageddon is not quite as effective. Crap, are we out? Yeah, Armageddon isn't quite as effective because Tsukiyomi's power doesn't really come from the board. Although it does look like we're going for Armageddon here because this is like a crazy start, isn't it? Wow. Like she is not messing around. I don't think the mummy lasts long enough on the board. Oh my god, she's just exploded. Oh my god, we're dead. Yeah, it really is like that. Her start was just way too strong. We had no soul extraction to kind of just deal with that base, devotion she gets for being in insane mode. Definitely could have considered a mulligan there. I mean, what was our hand? Armageddon? We kept it for the Armageddon, but that's not enough, is it? We knew it wouldn't be enough against the Tsukuyomi. This could be over already. Yeah, this is actually done, isn't it? Fushimi is just such a strong start, it really is. It's genuinely one of those things where you look at it and you go, okay, well look, we've got no way of dealing with, like, there's just too much devotion generation from turn 1. It's just too much. Yeah, we're done. This is done. Oh my god. Tsukuyomi is just absolute animal against us. Well, Soul Extraction is an absolute animal against us. I guess we should expect this. It's not exactly Tsukuyomi that's the counter. It's just Soul Extraction that's the counter to Set. She's rubbish, like she's a B tier goddess. We've done the best we could with her, but what are you really going to do? Nothing. Let's stop being stupid about it. Okay, I like this hand. This is as good as we're going to get going second, because we can go into Taisha. Yeah, which means we can immediately pop the Osiris. Yeah, Rise of the Pharaoh. We've got the Extraction if we get the opportunity. Pop the Osiris. Kind of awkward, actually. I don't really want to Soul Extract her. We've got our game plan anyway. Yeah. In some respects, fantastic start, yeah. Fantastic start. I don't know how much Susanoo produces. I think it's... No, it's 5, isn't it? Yeah, it's 5. So it was the most devotion efficient move, kind of. Nice, okay. But we're obviously going to extract this. How the tables have turned. Yeah, but this was kind of like our best start. This is what happens when we are rolling. Crap. I didn't actually think that through. I was kind of playing around Soul Extraction, but I was also like, do we really need to? Yes, we do. Nice. But I mean, that was considered a fast turn for us, right? But we still needed that turn where we were like, please don't Soul Extract us. Please don't Soul Extract us. I'm begging you, like, if you Soul Extract us, it's done. So it is good to know. Like, I kind of knew that Soul Extraction was like a bit of a counter, but it's not as bad with Hades. Like, because Hades has the ability to improve his base devotion generation by putting stuff in the grave. It's not quite as noticeable, so I hadn't really like tagged that it would be that bad, but it is really bad. It's really, really bad. So my whole premonition about, you know what, I actually think we'll be fine in Japanese mythology. So far, we're like 50% win rate. We've won 2 and we've lost 2. So actually, we might have lost more than that. We've only been here 15 minutes. Can we really have lost more than that? Oh, that's good for us, though. We'd rather you did that. Yeah, that's fantastic. You kind of like Izanagi doing a double kind of burn to card on the first turn. I don't know how else to describe it, but the things you're scared of are either a gigantic threat with a crazy amount of devotion generation, or very little commitment to a burn. But they haven't done that, have they? Do we just play it? I think we do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just mummy and then thingy. But yeah, by doing like the double burn, there's nothing that I can think of off the top of my head that Izanagi can really do with like 2 burn to card turn ones beyond like Monument, and Monument really does suck. Like if she creates like a Fushimi Empire, you know, you're stuck. You hate that, but as a general rule, it's not so bad. 6, are we off by 2? Are we really off by 2? Oh my god. Taisha into Trick would be correct here then. I think it has to be correct. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'd prefer to like board clear, but you do the best you can with what you've got, and right now we don't have anything, so. Armageddon's a pretty reasonable consideration, yeah. Toyotama dies. See, it's accomplished very, very little in this match. I would have liked to have the Soul Extract, but I guess we still could Soul Extract. Is this the Soul Extraction turn? I think it is. She's now got nothing, but we lose our ability to Armageddon if we do this. It's so risky. Yeah, Toyotami's going down. She only has 1 card in hand. And she's got no real way of dealing with Osiris this turn unless she draws like the perfect card. That's not really the perfect card though. Okay, so we just like keep rolling basically. Is there a better way of playing that? Could I have time reflowed into Rise of the Pharaoh? I just don't want to... Right, if we put this here. Yeah, I just don't want to throw away a time reflow, only to find out that we've made a terrible mistake. That's more the fear here, it's just... If we throw away like an Armageddon or something, only to realise afterwards that we really actually desperately needed that card. Okay. Okay, GG. Smashed it. That was genuinely a smash. Set is apparently one of the very, very, very few goddesses that doesn't like to go first. Soul Extraction isn't as good for her, and it's a higher percentage of her base devotion generation. So yeah, go. I mean, that's twice, right? When we go second and put down Taisha straight away, That seems to give us the best odds of winning. That will be useful in the future if I have to have, if I ever have to play. Oh no! If I ever have to play set in like some sort of tournament or something like that. So we're going into desert here, but we're kind of praying. But I'm also, it's either this or go like the soul extraction route, and I really don't want to have to pray that they don't have soul extraction. Like it just feels like such a stupid, game to play as such. Having said that, there's not actually anything we can do here, so it looks like we're going the soul extraction route anyway. By which I mean praying that they don't have soul extraction. Great, how the hell do I get this Osiris onto the floor? I don't, do I? Oh my goodness, like we're stuck. We don't even have any of our drive. Oh my god. But that doesn't solve the issue. Oh crap. Well, we just didn't draw what we needed. You got 4 Armageddons in the deck and you don't have them. Like that's not on me. Again, like Osiris doesn't save us anymore. Only Armageddon saves us now. This board is out of control. This board is absolutely out of control. It's ridiculous. Oh crap. It's not enough, but I don't know what else to do. At any time, if you could just please produce what we need. We're actually saving up for a... Yeah, we're actually seriously considering like trying to aim for like a double sea quake here somehow. Isn't that just ridiculous? It does take out the Fushimi, and we have the Armageddon, but apparently the Armageddon is just too far. Tsukiyomi's unwilling to use what's in her hand. We're playing to second Osiris now, I think. Like, we just don't do anything, plain and simple. We could attack the Itsukushima, both of them. So it's producing 4, this produces 6. Are we just going to play that game? But I think our best odds are... I think our best odds are to play to Osiris dying, that's the thing. And try and just make sure that we're in a position to have 20 when that happens. Yeah, that's perfect for us. Yeah. Perfect. We've made steady progress, but it has been very, very slow. In fact, it's been too slow, hasn't it? Playing to... Well, we can't play to Seaquake. I mean, we're dead anyway, aren't we? This is so difficult. I mean, Tsukiyomi just has so much devotion, and we have no way of getting rid of the devotion right now. We have to like keep competing with our Osiris. Maybe we shouldn't have put it like above set though, because we're just taking like Mjolnir's storms for no reason. This is getting ridiculous, isn't it? Like, what exactly does she have in her hand? Okay. Dust to dust? Does she have dust to dust? Calamity. Does she have calamity? Is she playing to calamity? Yeah, there's the turn to dust. And the giant's throw. Okay. Well, that's actually a relief for us, to be honest. I don't know. She has like so much devotion backed up. I don't know what to make of this. She doesn't anymore. So this match is over, basically. So weird. Like, there were times where she had like 20, 30, 40 devotion, and she just wasn't willing to commit. And now she's using it. Like all these turn to dusts. I mean, I can understand when I don't have anything on the board, like fair enough. But what is going on? Okay, I think this is GG, isn't it? That match was weird. I don't know. Such a massive advantage she had, and then it just didn't go anywhere. So I'm not sure if that's a reflection of our deck. I think that's more just a reflection of her deck. Like, it's clearly rubbish. She doesn't know what she's doing, does she? We play first, but we have the Taisha. That's pretty... It's okay, I think. I'm starting to think that, like, Soul Extraction on, like, some goddesses, it's amazing, but apparently not this one. Great, now we just need to pop. Oh, that's not it. This is way too much of an investment, isn't it? Yeah, I'll take that. That's perfect. Um, okay, we're still clearly losing in devotion generation, but in terms of card advantage, we're significantly ahead. So I'm not quite sure where we stand. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're winning. Even with the Kirin, draw a card. Yeah, I think that's just too good, isn't it? Definitely threatening lethal though. There's nothing I can do either. Yeah, we might. No, not yet. Oh yeah. Do we really not have like a soul extractor? Yeah, there it is. Oh crap. How we get out of this one, I'm not entirely sure. We can see Quake most of it, but Fujin is a real issue for us. Six times 9, 54. 54? I don't think so. This is ridiculous, isn't it? This is ridiculous, isn't it? Okay. So... Oh my god, this game. Yeah, we're just short, but I can't extract and Armageddon and have enough to play next turn. And they've just destroyed a unit. Oh, this is so silly. Okay. Oh my goodness. Time reflow. Soul extraction. Is this for real? This is for real. Okay, we're back to square one, and she has no cards left in her hand. In her hand. But this is just ridiculous, isn't it? But she's playing card to card, so if she pulls the wrong card, that's it. She loses. Wow, what a match. Yeah. She pulled the wrong card. Okay. Yeah, we did the best we could. We can't really stop whatever she's about to do. But we really just need a cycle, that's it. Just give me just any, like a renew anything. Just put that Osiris in my graveyard, please. Baby, I need it. But yeah, this is it. Like, she's slowed right down now. She's definitely struggling. We just need the cycle. We really don't need a lot here. We are so close. We hung on for so long. Come on. It's not that. Come on. Please. Please, we can stop this. We can cut this off at the, I don't know, start. Fujin, that's a good one. Nope, I'll take that. Okay, we're at 90. No, we've got it. Osiris. Rise of the Pharaoh. Oh, you can't play it yet. There it is. Rise of the Pharaoh. We're doing it. We're doing it. How did we manage to hold on so long? Am I just considered the genius of the world? Don't know why I did that. We're doing it. After all of that, like, we hung on forever. Forever. After all that. I mean, to be honest, she could still like Raijin and make this difficult, but we've now hit kind of like that spot, you know what I mean? Where even if she does, we've now got so much value on the board, and we're just gonna like keep rolling over and over and over again. Like Osiris is just gonna keep turning. Yep, there's the Raijin, but it doesn't matter. Oh, because we can just do it right back, and this is a game that Set definitely can play. Unlike a lot of games, this is actually something, you know. This is something we can be very, very comfortable in. We're in our world now. Like, you cannot keep this up. We definitely will kill you. Like, there's no question. I don't know why she did that. But I know what we're going to do. You like taking on mummies, do you? We'll try and take on the big mummy. Wow, that was a heroes match. That was something else. We hung on for so long. Soul extractions, Loki's tricks. We used every single, like, yeah, every trick in the book. We were trying everything we could just to hang in there. Man, those Loki's tricks, we were getting thin. We were getting thin. Even then, you know, it just came a race. Like, she's down to 0 cards. It depends on what she draws. If she can immediately slam it down, we could be in trouble, but she struggled. I'm playing second with this hand. Okay, I think we've learned from our previous mistakes. That's too much, even for us. Oh, this does have, you know, the extraction and the pop and the Armageddon. Like, it has some of the things that we like. Yeah, this is a bit difficult. Oh, okay. Why wouldn't you? What can you possibly have in your hand? 30 Taisho, I think. 30 Taisho, possibly. Okay, but we're kind of playing to an Armageddon. We'll put this down just to see if we can, like, bring out a Raijin or something. There must be something. Yeah, there's the Raijin. We're still playing to Armageddon. You know, like, Izanagi's just too fast for us. We can't play to anything else. Not with the hand we've got. I suppose we could play to 2 Mummy, but that's not it. Seaquake won't do it either. It's the Fushimi that is the killer. We need to get rid of the Fushimi. But the Mummy won't last. 4 times 10. You need 40. Okay, well, she doesn't have 40. I know that much. My maths isn't that bad. Yeah, we kind of like this. Yeah, we love this. And then Path of the Ancient popped, and tried to use my own cards against me, will you? Now you have no cards, Izanagi. You can look really stupid now. For once, I actually have higher base devotion generation than my opponent. Oi, oi, oi. Maybe I should have gone for a soul extraction there instead. Oh, that is like the best news I've ever seen in my life. Like, that is such good news. Please, please hit me with more of those. Please. I'm a masochist, Izanagi. I need it. I need it. Come on, give me the pain. Give me another plague. Pathetic. Having said that, though, I think we need to get rolling as well. We just don't have anything to play. Our almighty win condition is... It's like she wants us to win. Yes. Oh, I don't really have confidence in moving that. What an easy match. Like, she just screwed up so bad. Absolutely. So we have Rise of the Pharaoh. No, so it'd be a waste. Nice. You know, the best part about this is that, you know, like, our decision to mulligan was a good one. You know, that's what I'm most pleased about so far, is we're making progress in terms of understanding what set needs in what matchups and what is an acceptable starting hand and what isn't. You know, definitely part of our difficulties have been gameplay issues. Like, it's been difficult to try and navigate the very, very, like, thin road to victory that set has. And we've definitely made some mistakes. I think this is a mistake. Okay, look. The desert isn't bad. We'd prefer the Taisho, of course, but this isn't terrible. I think I'll take this start. You know what? I think this is I'd call this like average. I don't think our odds are bad of winning this. I think we're okay. Yeah. We might want to extract anyway. Like, if you literally say to me, I can't play anything, I'm 100% going to go, yeah, well, you're doing that again then. If you can't play anything, I'm just going to make you do it again. There you go. Soul Extraction might have just won the entire match for us there. Although this does suck a bit. Am I really just going to win with mummies again? See, you can play something. Why are you pretending? Oh my god. Renew Rise of the Pharaoh. That's how you know that the Pharaoh wanted to rise, yeah? And that happens. Literally, you discard the card that you need discarded, and you draw the card you need to play it. Wow. Setting it to the left might have been better. I'm not sure, because of course it means that wherever she puts it, that would have been a mistake. So we are playing to second Osiris here. I guess we're just playing for the win. Oh my goodness, we're winning some crazy games here. But that is Tsukiyomi's own fault. Like, I will, because you are a nice person. Yeah, that was Tsukiyomi's own fault. Like, just had nothing to play. Are you serious? I refuse to believe it. I can't remember how you fight against Toyotame. Apparently it's not this way. Ryujin, yeah. What is Toyotame? If you say you won't eat, do you then face Toyotame? I can't remember. I've got her unlocked though. The only one I haven't got unlocked is Kirin because it's still bugged. They haven't fixed it yet. Okay. Okay, this is... I mean, this is a question of how stupid do you want to, like... This is a mistake though. I know this is a mistake. Yeah, let's be disciplined. I know that's a bad hand. My like instinct is always to kind of go, right, well, that's good then. Like the whole point of campaign is to test the deck and see how good it is. But I think in that respect, the deck has been tested and it's been found lacking. You can't do that. We've already found that you cannot be this cheeky. I'd have still preferred had like a soul extraction or something. Double Rise of the Pharaoh. Triple. Oh my goodness. Okay. In some respects, the Fushimi doesn't change anything. Like we're still at a point where if they want to get rid of it, they will, and we can't really stop that. Okay. Guess what we're doing? But apparently not this turn. So do we get soul extracted and just die? I think we do, don't we? If we're not careful. Right. Yeah, I kind of get very scared by Ningyo because I know how good that card is. Like that card is a killer. It's ruthless. People shouldn't be allowed out with that card. It's just a dangerous card, man. Crap. I really want to destroy the Ningyo. It means that Osiris is going to have to, like, put on her hiking boots. But then again, I mean, once Ningyo's gone, what on earth does Izanami even have? Nothing, right? Okay. Definitely lacking a soul extraction. But I mean, we can always just pop Osiris back in a few turns. Yeah. We kind of knew that something was coming. There had to be some sort of removal there. If you shimmy again. That is probably the best thing that could have happened, I think. Although I would have appreciated the devotion generation. But if I pop the Fushimi, then they don't have enough to eclipse this turn. Oh wait, they do, don't they? Just about. Okay, forget everything I just said. But I'm pretty sure they just pulled the eclipse out of their grave. So they are thinking about it. Yeah, they literally pulled the eclipse out of their grave with that time reflow. Do we have an extraction? Yes. Okay. Because I'm not a stupid man, we will play it. Oh, for goodness sake. No point even moving it. I don't think we can stop her from getting rid of it if she really wants to get rid of it, you know. But apparently she doesn't really want to get rid of it because she's just messing around. Yeah, another one game for us. We are actually smashing it. Like it's great. Like the start of Japanese mythology went terrible, and then now we're back on it. Like we are just killing this, aren't we? We are the greatest. Wow, I'm kind of racing. I really need the bathroom, so I'm kind of like, how fast can we get through the rest of Japanese mythology? I think I'll have to face Loki just because that's one less battle, and I really need the bathroom. That is actually a good question. Where should I go? I haven't played Amaterasu yet, have I? No. So we probably do. I need to play her just to find out, like, how we measure up. Yeah. Definitely, if I had to like rank mythologies in terms of easiest to hardest for set, it has to go like, oh, this is Taisha Armageddon. You know, that's enough, I think, for me. I'll have to rank it like um, Egyptian mythology, Greek mythology, Japanese mythology, Norse mythology. Norse mythology really just did the work, didn't it? Like that put some moves on us. We really got ruined. And Japanese mythology is kind of tough. Like we keep getting rushed down effectively. That's exactly what's happening here. Oh, you are a turn too late. It's already done his job, and now you will see. Yeah, I think Osiris has just come out so early. I don't think Amaterasu can do anything about this. I really want to get rid of the Fushimi, but just because this is a 30 and would take. We'll just. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Of course, it's a single elimination resistant, isn't it? I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Can we just pretend that didn't happen? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh, why do I always do that? Why do I always do that? I've literally tilted myself. And oh, I've just, yeah, whether we win or not, I've just thrown, haven't I? Like so hard, so ridiculously, embarrassingly hard. I've made this game so much more difficult than it had to be. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm legitimately embarrassed right now. Oh my god. Yeah, that was it. We screwed it. We were like we would have won that. I'm so stupid. I'm really, really stupid, aren't I? Oh my goodness. Does the 4 make a difference? 2, 4, 1, 6, 6, 3, 3, 9, 6, 8, 54. No, they have it either way. Crap. Whoa. Yeah, and she's only got 3 cards in hand, so this is not that bad. This is really not that bad. Maybe I should have time reflowed for a Rise of the Pharaoh, and then I could have put down a Mummy straight away. But as it is, Amaterasu is drawing 5 base, the same as us. So if we extract, we now have a 1 devotion bonus, right? Yeah. And then we could do it again. But she'll now be drawing 6. So this isn't going to stop her eventually. That's one of the things about Amaterasu, right? Is you can't stop her forever. But we're happy about that Toyotame because it will never reach us before we get our act together. It's going to die on the way. In fact, this is a pretty terrible Amaterasu deck. I'm just going to say it's actually not very good. Could gain 2. Okay. It's not my normal plan, but technically we could just like make an army over here. This is 8 base generation, so we would actually be winning here. But she has 5 devotion banked, so yeah, could change very quickly. No. Oh crap. I think we do nothing. If she soul extracts though, it could be back to square one. It could be really, really difficult for us. No, this is okay. So she's aiming to take out the Taisha. Yeah. 4 doesn't make any difference, does it? Okay. I refuse to allow you to destroy that Taisha. I think she can still take out the Osiris with the Tuatame, but she loses in devotion. Like that's a bad trade for her if she does that. No, that's not enough because we're bringing out the other Osiris now. Aren't we? Did Kieran just... I can't remember if Kieran just came down or not. Oh. Amaterasu is just so kind of like robust and hardy. It's really hard to like just keep her down. You can never keep her down for long, basically. I don't suppose I have another Osiris, do I? Nope. So what is she generating right now? Like 14, 15? 10, just 10. That's not bad. Her hand looks a lot bigger than it actually is, I guess. 5 times 6, 30. Is this exactly correct? Oh, well that is unfortunate for you. Maybe you could have survived an extra turn. But not against us. So Amaterasu is like a pretty interesting matchup into us. It must be really close, like maybe 5.5, 4.5. She doesn't seem like to be well favoured against us, but she's not dominating either. I really need the bathroom. So I need to kind of try and finish this a little bit. It'd be terrible if we lost. That's what I'm saying. Nope. Oh wow, that means I'm gonna have like 3. Are you serious? I'm gonna have 3 Armageddons at the bottom of. Oh, for goodness sake, man. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna find some things out here. Should I have just taken? Oh, it can't possibly be correct to take the Armageddon. Like that, not mulligan is what I'm talking about. Should I have just taken the fact that we had it? The answer is no. Oh, but this puts us in a really difficult spot. Oh, for frick's sake. Yeah, we're done. Okay. That was just terrible, man. When you mulligan 3 times in a row and you just haven't got it. But it's going to happen sometimes. We were on a bit of a winning streak there, though. You can't do anything about that. Izanagi's like that. Like, she's not going to mess around, is she? She's going to burn and she's going to immediately get on you. So if you don't have anything, you're done. And apparently our deck is messing with us. Oh, dude, I know you have cards in there that we want to play. Don't play these games with us, yeah? Fantastic. So, as a last kind of change, we probably should take out 1 copy of Renew for an extra copy of Taisha. It's reaching a point now where it definitely feels like Taisha is just a win condition for us. A very important one. Izanagi started really bad this time though. Like, this isn't like super intimidating right now. The only thing scary about this is just we don't have what we need. Yeah. Definitely less copies of Renew. It's only supposed to be there as a kind of emergency measure if we need it. Are we playing to Armageddon? I think we are actually. Yeah, I think we are. Her Soul Extraction would literally have to be one of these 2 cards in order to do anything. And she doesn't have another Soul Extraction. There's the Osiris. But her board's a bit too big to actually deal with. I'd have to Yeah, like the only way we get back in is Armageddon, but once we Armageddon, it's an Izanagi that has like nothing, like absolutely nothing. Oh crap. So I should have cast Armageddon just because she was about to pull this. Are we dead? Am I really that stupid? Have I just killed myself? Oh no. I'm that stupid, aren't I? I'm actually that stupid. No, because it's going to be the chalice, and then she burns again. Oh, she's messed up. This match was over. She's actually messed up. Oh, that's crazy. That is legitimate. Like, oh my god. I didn't think about that. Of course Izanagi can do that. That is 100% my fault. Of course Izanagi can do that. Ugh. Yeah. Maybe, I mean, I think it's just 'cause I'm rushing because I need the bathroom. But definitely, I was looking at an Izanagi with like a full board and only one card in hand. That was a perfectly acceptable Armageddon. There was no need to sort of like mess around there and be like, oh, well, maybe I can just squeeze a bit of extra value out of my Armageddon. We should have died there, but Izanagi didn't do the maths on that, I suppose, because that was done. That was just plain done. No, that's not enough because Osiris is coming. Can't believe we threw that other match where they were immune to elimination. That was stupid. I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes in Japanese mythology. You can't even say it's like the fault of the deck, which is kind of a good thing. Like, I'd rather it be my fault and learn from it than it just be the deck isn't good. Because we've now been, using this deck for like 3-4 hours. So if we were that wrong about the deck right at the end of Japanese mythology, that would actually be like a massive shame. We'd have to seriously consider just doing like a campaign with set again and just trying to like learn how to play set again. I've never thought about that before. That'd actually be seriously demoralizing, right? No. Yeah, that would actually be pretty demoralizing, right? Going all the way through a campaign and then at the end just feeling like you got it all wrong. Like you completely misunderstood the goddess. The deck doesn't make sense, like somewhere along the way you just lost it. And I should have made the change though. I will make the change after this before I do the deck list. I don't actually like this hand. We'll do it anyway because we can't like keep chasing Taisha for the rest of our life. Oh, but this is pretty fast. So she's on 12. She's on 12. Um, she's on 12 and we're on 7. Oh no. Okay, I actually think this is over already. I could be wrong, but this looks pretty over to me. Yeah, we started way too slow. The thing is that we knew we started way too slow, but we just felt kind of trapped. Like, what are we supposed to do? Um, Loki's trick, like if the Loki's trick works, then we win the game, but would we take 50-50 odds? I mean, looking at this board, we have to, like, you have to be kind of like, yeah, actually, you know what, 50-50 odds looks pretty good to me. I should have used the mummy, though. Yeah, this is done. We're miles ahead now. Miles ahead. Well, if ever there was a time to have like a big turn, like a big baller turn where you just stick it out there, it's going to be in the final battle, yeah? And that was a big, big turn. Very cheeky. We did make a mistake though. We should have put a mummy in front of us anyway, just so that they couldn't then put a creature in that spot and attack set directly. It'd have given us just a bit more of a guarantee. Okay, she's on 9. Yeah, she's on 9, but we are stuck. Can't do anything. Okay. Okay. We really would like that extraction, wouldn't we? Okay, that extraction just turned up. Thank you for that, Mr. Extraction. Yeah, I think we have to look. You're only doing this so if Loki chooses to use her ability to attack the Taisha, she's actually miles away from anything else, effectively. That's the idea anyway. Putting it next to set like that was probably a mistake though. And then the Loki's trick, of course. So she'd have to summon something and then attack with it, which she doesn't have enough devotion for. And that doesn't bother us because we're set and we're about to pull out some crazy moves. Kind of. Yeah. Welcome to my world. Over this. I'm just trying to like protect it from the Fenrir. I don't think she's got enough devotion to do it. But why risk it? It might have been better to actually destroy the Fenrir there. Crap. No, because we're just going to pull out another Osiris. So we don't even need most of this. Oh crap, that's not even me. I was just trying to get, of course. Of course I'm over here. It all makes sense now. Whoops. In a strange way, we're like trying to play around rock throw here. It is a little bit janky though. Yep. Okay, so she's kind of protected herself. Oh, for goodness sake, that's me. That's not Osiris. Oh my god. Loki's tricks are messing with my mind. I'm legitimately looking at her like, why is Osiris so expensive? It's because I'm a stupid idiot. Doesn't realise what's happening. We can't kill. Great. So now I've got Set just trying to fight one-on-one with Loki. Oh, actually, you know what? It does kind of feel like Mortal Kombat. Like, you know what? At the end of the day, a bunch of mummies standing around spectating. As you know, like Set and Loki just go woman on woman. Let's go punch for punch. It's not a very fair arena. It's closer to say that we like took her into a back alley and punched her out. Like we all just like jumped on her as a gang, forced her into a corner. Although to be fair, like she jumped into the alleyway. That's not my fault. She's the one that chose to jump into the alleyway. That was actually a pretty good final battle. Like that brought a smile to my face. All the hijinks and that. I was distracted for obvious reasons, and that apparently worked to Loki's favour because I did not realise just how many tricks she'd played until I realised I was clicking on like the wrong unit. Or I was thinking I was using Osiris, only to realise that everything was like ridiculously expensive because I was in fact using Set. Yeah, I mean, like I said at the start of Japanese mythology, I think we got it right. I think one less copy of Renew, one extra copy of Taisho. That was. Oh, I didn't realise it went on beyond like the first three. I never actually pressed it, but stayed without pressing it for so long. Where was I? Yeah, I think like we got it right. Like Set definitely. Let's make the change now before like obviously you'll do like a deck list video later talking about it. Although I said disclaimer sensei isn't very good. Let's just do that now. Like no, 2 copies of Renew definitely not. Taisho. Oh, you know we were only at 3 copies of Taisha and we still struggled. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so this is correct. Is there anything else that I'm unhappy with here? Loki's trick literally was saving us. I pretty much like copied some of this from Hades when I was really looking at like, do we need to make changes into Japanese mythology? Uh, yeah, I mean, when we get to actually talking about the deck in the deck description, yeah, I don't think I'd change anything. Like, 2 Path of the Ancients is about right, you know, whereas you do need the 4 Rise of the Pharaohs. Yeah, like, we got it. What a great battle, yeah. I just can't help smiling. That was just crazy. And it literally ends with just like Loki and Set just fighting each other hand to hand while everyone else is like, well, what was the point of like bringing us guys along? It was pointless. You two want to have it out. Why don't you just have it out? Why on earth did you bring all of us?